I want y'all to understand something. If you've been feeling like there has been a lot of attacks in your life recently, like attacks just coming up out of nowhere or somewhere, these attacks just keep on presenting themselves. This is because you have something very deep coming into your reality. You have something very spiritual that you have worked hard for. This is like I'm getting like the final piece of the manifestation puzzle that you asked for years ago. It's finally coming into fruition. So if you've been having like nightmares, if you've been having like heavy different dreams and all these different things coming into fruition, you getting flicked by the police, but the police letting you go with a warning, that is still letting you know that your ancestors are aligning and helping and working with you. They're sending you a warning because these people are trying to hurry up and come in your life, or trying to keep manifesting your energy to try to throw your energy off what you're receiving. But they don't even know they're being used to distract you from what's coming in, because the guys really want to surprise the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminines, we have been doing such an amazing job. We have been aligning with our higher self, our purpose. This is the first year that they can see women fully being happy with being alone. Women are truly rising to the highest form of their selves. They're not letting nobody delay them, distract them. They're holding themselves accountable. And this is the highest frequency the planet has been on since these women has been calling their energy back. Now that you have been focusing 100% on yourself, you're about to receive one of the greatest manifestations you always wanted. Whether that's a job, whether that's your favorite car, whether it's the ultimate peace and access to the spirit realm, whether it's a divine spouse, whether it's a spiritual baby, whether it's a health, whether it's a metabolism boost where you can start losing faster. You know, you're calling into this highest timeline because you work for it and you're deserving of it. So if you've been feeling any forms of different attacks coming in your reality, that is not always a bad thing. It means that something good is coming and the entity is more in your energy. See, if you just sitting still, you ain't got no emotion going on, you chilling, ain't nothing too popping, and you ain't getting no different people trying to come and attack you, come and delay you, that's because you don't have nothing coming at that moment. You're just still existing and doing you. But when you start feeling different attacks come in so fast, that simply means something is coming and these entities picked up on it. These last few weeks, I've been having dreams about old relatives, old ones. When I'm saying they must got my name so far up their mouth, they don't even know they being used. Old relatives, y'all. Talking, and they old flings trying to come in a dream and can I go with you? Then when they try to go with me, they like, no, I just want to go home. Let me tell y'all something. These people are being called to send these different forms. They want to come in and try to see what you have going on. What is it that you're doing? And the fact that you're rising like this, they don't even know that they don't even have pure access to you. This is simply illusions on their end. Okay? Something great is coming for the Divine Feminines, y'all. The Divine Feminine's been on her shit, bro. She been on her shit. She ain't been playing no games. She ain't got time to argue with no man, no woman, no fam, no nothing. She is already in her own spiritual bag where she ain't worried about nothing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm that type of person. And these last few days, I had to cut into some this collective, baby. These last few days, I had to cut into some people. And I'm normally not the type of person that do that at all. I don't got time to be arguing with no baby ass, low vibrational ass woman. I don't. But it was meant for me to cut into some of these people because Spirit wanted to make sure I'm going to be able to, keep my manifestation, keep my energy. Because you know how many people finna come up you know how many people about to try to come and hurry up and swoop back in your energy just to try to delay you from what's entering your reality right now? And the women that is about to hit faster is the women that's not out here rushing the shit. The women that's not out here making sure every time she come get a reading that it says 100% everything about her manifestation, her marriage, her union. It's about to hit the women that didn't even do all that first. Y'all just seen, I don't know if y'all was on my live yesterday. I got a baby on here. Her name Rose. She could be older than me physically. But Rose, when Rose first came to me 2 years ago or a year ago, Rose got a reading, a private reading and a live pull, and she was on a twin flame journey. I can talk about this because Rose gave me the okay to do so, and also it was live. Rose came to me 2 years ago about union. She was in separation. I told Rose, and she was the first one to actually listen to my advice. I said, focus on your job, focus on everything that you have going on. You know, you can think about your union, you can think about them, you can, crave them, but continue to focus on you. This baby ended up getting I don't know if she got a promotion, but she ended up getting a good job, but she still had her job. But she focused solely on her. Here we are in 2026, and she is in union with her person. In full force union, when she's saying, he too clinky, I'm running a little bit, I'm a little scared. I know. The divine feminine rush union so much, so when it finally come into fruition, it become too much for her. So you don't want it to be like that. You want to actually vibrate at that frequency, which the woman's still going to go through the runner phase. And even if she don't run physically, it's going to be energetically when she be like, what make you want to come through now? You go ask all them questions, which is not a bad thing. And a lot of people don't believe me. Like, I had some readers, I said, you're going to run. They be like, why would I run? Okay. Y'all be talking that gang shit. And then when you get the running you get the trying to find everything wrong with it because you don't want to get hurt no more. When you're trying to figure out that why these different triggers coming up while in a relationship. Because when you come in a relationship and you come back into union with your person, you both have a trauma from past relationships that's not going to ruin y'all, but they're going to purge because you're going to be called to cleanse together as one and cleanse out all those negative energies that was once within your own mental spaces, what was in your own energy fields. So that's going to happen naturally. If y'all over there waiting on Barbie and Ken and white picket fence, go on back over there with them people. Because it's not going to happen like that. I don't know why. That's why a lot of unions break up and end and make up and end because of that. Y'all too busy trying to be perfect. If your soul ain't at peace, you constantly cheating, you're constantly doing this and doing that, you're constantly getting some karmic trouble, karmic debt. You feel low, you feel sick, your face you ain't glowing, your hair falling out, your hair itchy, your face bumpy up. You're not with your divine spouse. You can't even really enjoy yourself when y'all do. You're not with your divine spouse. You're with a placeholder, a karmic placeholder. So stop. I don't want your money that bad. Hi, baby. I don't want your money that bad to where you have to come to me every 2 days to get readings about when it's coming, how it's coming, what do I need to do. You ain't even gave yourself a few days to just analyze what it is that you truly want. You over here worried about union so much that you're forgetting the marks that your ancestors are leaving so that you can awaken. When I was on live the other day, I heard something knocking at my door, my office door. But whatever it is, it was something that was trying to get inside my home. And it wanted me to say come in, but I didn't. Either way it goes, let's say this. Two people end up coming to my door after that situation. I don't know if y'all remember the last live I had. It was a live I did, a year ago? 2 years ago or a year ago? And it was like I heard somebody knocking on my door. And it was on live, and live heard the knocks too. And then all of a sudden, the neighbor walked up to my damn door. So instead of me feeling like it was a negative entity, it was my ancestors knocking on my door, because they the only ones got access in my house. And I even started going off on my ancestors. I said, why are y'all letting shit in my house? I didn't invite nothing in here. Just because I do readings, that don't mean I'm letting people in here. I don't do readings all over my house or outside. No, I do it right in my office. So I said, why are y'all letting people in my house? And my ancestors came to me and they was like, you know, that's the first time I ever kind of said that to my ancestors. And they like, excuse me, but, you know, she needs to see. And they was like, no, we didn't let nobody in the house. That was us knocking on the door, letting you know that somebody is on the way to come knock on your door. Whether it's, you know, spiritual, or whether it's in good intentions, or whether it's bad. Somebody is coming to try to knock on your door, either spiritually or physically. And physically, 2 people came knocking on my door out of nowhere. I don't answer my door for people. I get why our elders back in the day, you pop up at their house, they'll leave you out there knocking. I get why they do that. Because I didn't invite you. Why are you coming to my home? And it was 2 weird people. Come on now, I don't give a fuck about you talking about some, oh, we got these discounts going on. We got these different promotions. Don't come knocking on my door. Don't come knocking on my door. Because I know what it be sometimes. Sometimes when you a homebody, them little entities will try to get to knock on your door. As soon as you open your door, they can't come in unless you invite them in. But as soon as you open your door, they trying to scan your energy and feel your frequency. No. Get on up out of here, boo-boo. Are you okay? The devil got your tongue. I don't be having time. Look at that. Let me go press my thing. I need to throw this stuff away anyway. Shut up. Hey, y'all, wake the cheering up. I need to get this thing on my damn office, bro. But these damn ceilings so high. They're so high. How the hell am I gonna get that? I gotta get a whole ladder. I gotta get a whole ladder just to get that up. So okay. Yeah, I gotta get a whole ladder just to get that stuff up. So, what was I saying, y'all? I got irritated with these damn, because it sounds different from where I'm from. Where I'm from, our alarms don't be this damn loud. And more, I don't know what they do. These type of alarms be messing with my damn. I don't know. I gotta get some. I want to buy my own. I don't want the ones that already come with the house. I want to buy my own. With that being said, y'all, everything that you have been working for and desiring is already here. Spiritually. This is why you're being called to rush it, obsess over it. You're trying to figure, your body is trying to process that it's already here, but your eyes can't see it near you yet. And this is why some of you will trick yourselves out your spot, because you too focus on that when you have other things that you need to make sure you have aligned before it comes into alignment. And I'm not just saying this because I want you to just be alone and this and that. I'm saying this from a place of care, a place of holding you accountable, because honestly speaking, y'all, if you continue to chase this, or you're going to chase it away. I was watching a movie too last night. What was the name of this movie? It's on Netflix. It was about the little girl named Judy. And her and this boy, her and her neighbor across the street was so in love with each other since day one. And then all of a sudden he wasn't in love with her when she stopped chasing him and she started pulling back, being angry with him. He literally started chasing her. And that's exactly how the twin flame dynamic go. Let it go. If it's truly yours, you shouldn't have a problem with letting it go. It will come back in divine timing, but also it will come back when your ass is ready. Because I don't even think half of y'all ready. I don't think half of y'all ready like you say you are. If you was ready, it'll be right there. It's running from you. Like, have grace, have patience, have a reassurance that everything is aligning just fine. And that's all I want y'all to work on and know. Because if you don't, you're going to keep pushing it further and further away from your environment. However, you're like Ray Charles right now. You feel this energy. You're like, ooh, it feels good. But when you can finally see, you can't see it physically there. It's not meant to be here right now. It's meant for you to have this strong telepathic spiritual connection while separated for a reason. That way you can feel danger when it's trying to head its way towards your person. That way you can feel any type of attack that's trying to come near your man. That way you can have, you know when he's up, when he's down, just by thinking or feeling his frequency. You call him just on time. He call you just on time. Even when he start getting into the phase of missing you, you're going to feel that energy, but don't reach out. Don't call him, don't nothing. You did all you could do. As on a twin flame journey, the divine feminine do all the talking, the chasing, all that in the beginning. But you thought you was doing that because you was desperate, but really you were doing that because you meant to. It was meant for you to do that. It was meant for you to just throw yourself out there for him to see, so that he will know the difference between you and another woman. So that he can see that you being yourself has showed him how to be himself. Showing him your full self so quickly, meaning as you had to show this man that God sent you instantly. So showing yourself and showing up like that in the beginning, that has nothing to do with you being, no. You needed to do that. But now, since you have done that, pull your motherfucking energy back and focus on your motherfucking self. Pull it back. It's coming. Pull it back. Focus on you. It's not end all be all man. It's end all be all being your highest self. Being the rich you, the healed you, the manifestating motherfucker you. And I don't tell y'all this because I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling you this because I actually went through it. I actually experienced it. And watching that movie last night wasn't no coincidence, even though I've seen that movie before. But it came up again, and I've seen it again. And something about old school movies I truly adore. You have to just align with it, y'all. And a lot of women are being called to heal. You're being called to heal yourself. Your ancestors are already helping you with it. When you health is wealth. When you invest in your health, no matter the price, I promise everything else will come into alignment faster too. And that's what I've been noticing about me. I've been taking myself serious. That's all I gotta say. Just taking myself serious, but also not putting too much on myself. Because I remember, listen, years ago, I used to try to work out. I lost a lot of weight, but I ended up spraining my knee. And my knee was messed up for a whole 6 months to a damn year. I said, what the hell? I'm trying to do right. The Spirit said, but what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the approval of others, or are you truly doing it for yourself? And around that time, I wasn't doing it for myself. I was doing it for the approval of someone I was interested in. Or just, just the view of different people. But when I pulled my energy back and I just started loving myself completely as I am, I started losing weight naturally, especially when I moved from my hometown This sun out here get a little bit more hotter. I'll show you. This sun closer to Florida. You know, I'll show you. This sun share with Florida heat. So I started burning so much. So I want y'all to know something. Stop rushing the things that you want the most. Give yourself grace and time. That way when it do come into alignment, you won't run from it. Because divine feminines, they run sometimes. And a lot of them be like, I don't think I'm gonna run. I wanted it so bad, I don't think I'm gonna run. And then here we go, got Rose. She was so adamant on it coming in. And now look, she running. But I stopped her though. She ain't running no more because I talked to her. She was running. Had another baby. Oh, I feel like he gonna marry me. My dreams kept saying he was gonna marry me. I told her he was gonna marry her. The man finally married her. She get a reading and she said, I'm getting cold feet. Is it real? I told you, the divine feminine run too, but once the union come into fruition, because then she started feeling like everything she did was either worth it or not worth it. She started having them thoughts like, oh, is it really, I was so comfortable with the chase of you, without being with you. Now that you're here and you loving on me like this, wait, is it real? Is it true? Is it, I'm scared. And then she started pushing you away. But then the masculine, he hold on. And he reassures you. And then that's what keep the feminine safe in the union. But the feminine do run, but she only run when the union come into fruition. But you have some masculines that awaken to union before feminines too. That's a thing too. But 80% of the, no, I'm gonna say 90% of the time, it's the divine feminine that notice the union and run it and chase it. The other 10% is the divine masculine notice the union and chase it. That's why they always say, make sure he love you more than you love him. Girl, make sure y'all both love each other equally. That way ain't nobody gotta feel like you're being drained. If you want a union where you only want all his love and only giving 4%, you don't deserve to be in that union because you're using or you're trying to gain something or you draining him. That's just like my ancestors. I don't drain my ancestors with every problem I have on this earth. I don't call them every time something happened. I don't. Well, my eyes look red a little bit. I don't call them every time I go through something, and nobody should. Let me see. Oh no, that's just a filter. I'm so cute naturally, y'all. But that's an Android photo, and Androids don't even show their best photo. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off live, and I'm about to come back on live to do some readings, some pulls. I do have a $15 weekend special. I'm going to do it for the rest of this month. Then after that, I'm going to go back to my $20, $25. So I got a $15 live pulls special right now. I'm going to get off, come back on, because this is going to be a download. This has to be a download to be placed up. So I'm telling y'all, something is coming. When you start going through many more attacks, and you was just chilling, one chick messing with you, when you start going through more attacks, dreams, physical, people giving you evil eye, something is coming for you in the greatest good. They always say, the devil don't fuck with you when you ain't got shit going on. You're about to receive something big. And this is why these entities are trying to send different distractions and attacks. But your ancestors still working with it too, though. They're just letting you know it's either a warning that something is coming bad or a warning that something's coming good. I'm picking up that a warning something is coming good. You know how when somebody finally admit that they love you, how you get nervous and you get scared? It's damn near like fear for real. But it's just your nervous system like, what do I do? That's real. That's exactly what it is. Ashe.